Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to IC3PEAK's new album, Kiss of Death. It has come out quite recently, I think in the last week or something, and I've seen a few people request it. So after the last reaction I did to the couple singles that they did, Worms and Dead But Pretty, I just wanted to get on this straight away because I want that vibe again. I want that feeling, I want that aggression, that beauty, that etherealness, that excitement. But yeah, I just really want to get into it. So if you'd like to become a patron, please do. You can see this video entirely uncut. And you can also get early access, and depending on what tier you can come join the live streams or request your own albums. Again, depending on what tiers, like the top tier might not have a place right now, but if you want to message me, we can maybe work something out. But anyway, I am excited to get into it. First song is called Kiss of Death. Okay, let's go for it. And this is the first album I've ever heard from IC3PEAK too. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing how it sounds cohesively in an album, not just singles and so on. But yeah, let's go. First song, Kiss of Death. Oh, singing in English. Tension. Oh. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, perfect. The perfect amount of everything. The ethereal, pretty, like smoothness, and then like the aggressive kind of feeling, but also like the punky feeling, also electronic kind of dubsteppy sort of sound to it. Perfect. Love it. It's kind of jazzy here. Oh. Yes! Oh my god. That was so cool! Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Brilliant. That's so good. I love the way she does the as well. It's a real like rather than like a fry scream where it's more like yeah. It's got that more like lower kind of open throat kind of feeling to it. That's cool. And then the contrast between kiss of death, you know, it makes it like oh. My impressions are just awful, but I do like it. I like the contrasting sounds. Also, I liked how it would like pull away from the soft sound and then build into the like more aggressive sound. You could feel it like kind of the tension rising. Okay. Next song is called Vampire, and it has Ollie Sykes and Bring Me the Horizon. Well, Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon, I imagine, because he's a lead singer, isn't he? So, oh, sorry, I need to sort this hair out. I'm gonna ruin my throat doing that. But yeah, cool. I'm interested to see what he's like in this. So yeah, let's go for it. Ooh! Yeah! Oh, here we go. Oh! Hey! Ooh! Oh, that's good. Drinking blood like cherry coke, I wish I had a soul. Yeah, see, he's got more of a fry tone. God, that vocal. It was already like amazing when it was like, vampire. But then she goes, and then it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on until she like just drops it down like ooh. Wow, it just descends. That was amazing. Also, Ollie Sykes sounded awesome. I remember listening to Bring Me the Horizon when they were strictly no singing, just like screaming. And now he's really developed his like vocals. He's developed his screaming too, where it's a more of a hardcore kind of metal vocal, da 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 da, rather than just you know what I mean. But no, I loved that. Cool. Just skimmed through the lyrics, just very like, yeah, as I imagined, as I could hear, you know, gothic, I have a black void inside, the eyes are red from crying, my heart is a vampire, I can smell your blood, your body smells like meat, I rip your heart to eat, your body tastes like sugar, you're so sweet when you cry. It's all very like dark and vampiric, I suppose. Wow, that was really cool, I loved it. Okay, next song is called Last Day, and it has Grimes on the track, so let's do it. I'm interested to hear this. Not heard a lot from Grimes for a while, actually. So, yeah, I'm going to go for it. Okay, very different. This one has a really, like, pop feeling to it. Okay, maybe not. And I will never see a face again. And I will never wake up again. Yeah! So fast! Yes! What I really like is like, the music can either like very much shift into like a different kind of genre, or it will like kind of blend into the next genre, you know, go back and forth between the genres in ways that do kind of feel choppy, but also they blend, but it's still choppy, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, actually. But I like the way that feels though, because it's like, ah, ooh, ah, you know, you can never like, you never are stuck to one thing. It's constantly changing. All the pop moments make the heavy moments feel more heavy, and then the heavy moments make the pop moments seem more pop. Oh, here's Grimes. Oh, here he goes. I'm going to pause it a second. I do like how Grimes's part sounds very Grimes, you know, or like the blending vocals, almost blending into the background, you know, of the music. If you took that section out and whatever, and you said this is a Grimes song, you wouldn't think it's actually an IC3PEAK song. You'd think, oh, that's a Grimes moment. Yeah, I liked that. I love it. What if it's my last day? And I'll never wake up again. Just getting in there on the little screeches. I love that type of scream too. The ah! You know, it's like a fucking eagle. But it's like pain. It's like someone's like killing her. I hope my neighbours don't think I'm dying. I'm okay, everyone. Okay, everyone's fine. No one cares. Right, let's do it. Next song is called Bad Night. Я говорю с тобой, даже когда тебя нет рядом. Я не слепая, я все вижу, я не глухая. I want you more than I want to die. Can we be in love just for one night? Okay, this is going to sound hilarious, but that literally made me think of Lana Del Rey. All my friends tell me that I am wrong, but if you're still here, I can't go on. Ah, this is what they tell me. I don't even remember all the words. I've just made those words up. Well, they've blended some sounds together, basically. But yeah, it reminds me of that. It's a completely different artist, of course, but that's so weird. Let's hear it again. Ooh, here we go. But I really like the bad note. That kind of, it's almost like a melting sound, or like a ghoul kind of like going down the corridor. Ooh, spooky. You know? Bad note. I love it. Hey. Oh. So dark, isn't it?
Даже когда тебя нет рядом. Я не глухая, я все слышу.
Ooh, that low bassy synth kind of moves. You know, it has that real, like, it's almost like a void or like a swarm where it's just like impending doom. Sounds like it's below the ground for sure. Oh, interesting. Anyway, now we've got Worm, which you have seen me hear already, but I want to listen to it again, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to pause. I can't help but do that. Here we go, Kim Dracula. Tell me that you love me.
I would never marry a friend and take up with it.
Love it. Yeah, I love that so much. It sounds so good. Had to learn it tastes like blood. Her voice is just so, oh, hello, I'm a Disney princess. But really, she's a gothic little nightmare. But in the best way, in a lovely way. She's awesome. Okay, next song is called Let's Die Together.
Город уснул, он как неживой. Давай умрем вместе, я не шучу. Не шучу.
Ooh, that's really beautiful. That's really emotive. This one has a really emotive sound actually. I'm going to look into the lyrics after. But that little cry tone. I don't have her kind of fragility, but it's definitely got that like a sadness. And it sounded very fragile and yeah, melancholy, but yeah. Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah, I did this in a video earlier, but sometimes the light outside my window like starts making my eyes squint and giving me a headache. So I put sunglasses on, and to be honest, I wore different sunglasses in the other video, but this suits this album, doesn't it? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna look into, I mean, hopefully I can find a lyric translation for this song. Okay, So it's called Let's Die Together, I'm Not Joking, actually it's called. But just one part is in English, one part's in Russian. Okay. The city fell asleep like it's not alive. The moon shines, we're walking together. I'll take you by the hand and whisper to you, let's die together, I'm not joking. And then that is repeated. I'm ready to share your pain. I don't feel bad for myself. I'm diving head first. I know that later I won't find myself. If I drown, and I'll definitely drown, again in a game and again I didn't save. Only one life, my heart's been broken. I set myself on fire to get warm. This fire heals my heart. I'm running in the dark back to myself, back home to meet myself. I'm running in the dark back to myself, back home to meet myself. I'm not joking. Wow, that is very deep, and I can understand now why I heard the very, obvious tones in her vocals that were very melancholy, and the sounds were so sad but beautiful. Maybe even reminding me a little bit of Arca. Wow, gorgeous. Yeah. Next song is called Are You Scared? I Am Not. Wow, the whispering. Wow. Are you scared of dying? That sounds so beautiful. Another one that just kind of like, grabs hold of the heart and squeezes it a little bit, Gosh. Wow. And it's so cool to hear them do the fun, energetic ones that obviously are just like big and wild and they have meaning to them, but they're still energetic and they're still big and fun. But then you hear this and it's nice to hear the versatility. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, I got chills. The way it surges. Oh, fuck. The chopped vocal, like I don't know if it's tremolo or just literally chopped, like that. Oh, it sounds like a flutter of wings, like if you imagine a moth flying too close to your ear, that kind of sound. Very interesting. And actually thinking about that, I know I sometimes reach whatever, but thinking of like the moth, and the fluttering sound, I just thought of a moth and its lifespan actually, and how they are very much attached to the thought of death, because they literally live, like most moths, like live for about 3 days or something, and they're constantly looking for the light. There's something about that just kind of struck me then, and I wonder if they're scared of dying or not. Maybe they're not. But that was very interesting to think about. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I like that. That sharp suck. Oh no, it didn't end like that. I like that kind of sound though. I really did like that. It always reminds me of like an arrow, like bow and arrow. It's like ping, it gives me that sound. Anyway, I'm going to look at the lyrics for that one too. Do you remember we were holding hands and the stars were falling with big drops down the cheeks? It seems that everything around us we're seeing for the first time, and this new world is only for us. Tell me why you are scared of dying. I am not. Again, I dreamed a scary dream. Are you scared of dying? I am not. I run in it and you run after me. I run away to a dark forest. I want the fear to disappear. I run away to a dark forest. You won't find me here. It's cold to look in your eyes. It's cold and there's no more fire. Tell me why. You are scared of dying. I am not. Again, I dreamed a scary dream. Are you scared of dying? I am not. I run in it and you run after me. And then it carries on, and then at the end it says, daylight outside the window, and on the hands a pattern of veins. I forgot all the words. You look at me in silence. Wow, it's kind of cryptic. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but obviously it sounds like this scary dream and running away from someone. Maybe it's very personal, so that's why I don't know what it's about. But she's running away from someone in her life that terrifies her. Or maybe not, I don't know. But what's the, it's at the end it says, I've got all the words, you look at me in silence. I'm really interested in what that might mean. It'd be awesome if any of you might know what it means, because, yeah, that's interesting. It seems very personal. Okay, cool, that was a beautiful one. Again, beautiful. Next song is a Russian name, so I can't read it. Yeah, I'm not sure. IWTDBNID is the in brackets sort of thing. Not sure. But anyway, let's just go for it. Track 8. It's only a minute long. Wow. It's almost like it's breaking you in again after hearing two kind of melancholy, slower, sadder songs. That moment was almost like bringing you back up to that hyped vibe. And now obviously it's Dead But Pretty. So I really like the way they've done that with the album. Smart, and it's a nice flow to it. Anyway, Dead But Pretty, I have heard it, but I'm going to listen again. I wish I could speak Russian. I love it. I love it. Whew. So much fun. So much fun. I love it. It's so good. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, anyway, next song is called I'm Not Evil, I'm Sad.
I'm not evil. I'm sad.
Oh, I like that.
You don't love me.
Oh, yeah. Oh my fuck. I don't know what she says, but I love the way it sounds. It's kind of fucking hot, right? That kind of creak. Wow, I like the sound of this a lot, actually. It's got something to it. And it gives me definitely like a 2000, early 2000s rock sort of sound. I love this. Might be my favourite. Oh, fuck. Yes! Yes. Ooh, I like how moody it is. Yes. Gotta love that. Has like a kind of tribal sound to it. Wow, I loved that one. I don't know why. It was relatively simple in some ways, but not at all. You know what I mean? But like, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, sexy, kind of dark, sad, pained, but it had like a real like desperation, raw kind of emotional feeling to it, and that kind of like you know, just pouring out, like being like you could just imagine someone trying to tear their soul out, trying to crawl out their skin or something. Whew, I don't know why that makes me like it, but it does. Okay, next song is something I cannot say because I cannot read Russian, unfortunately. Yeah, do you know what? I do like listening to music with other languages, obviously. I do it all the time. I literally just listened to a Japanese album, but like, it also makes me want to, you know, speak the language. And because I listen to so many different, you know, sounds from different countries, I'm like, I wish I could just do all of them. You know, if I could have one wish, it would be pretty much, well, I'd probably wish for many other things. But if I could have a choice of wishes, and that was one choice out of many amazing things, like, would you rather a private jet or to be able to speak every language in the world? I would definitely choose every language in the world. Right, let's go for it. Track 11. That's clever! How she's made, oh my god. In a way where the laugh sounds like really well done, like a really good laugh, not like a pushed kind of sound, but then they've done it with the beat as well, like accented it on the beats, ha ha. That's so good. That's clever. And it's not just like, it's clever because they thought of it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's overly difficult to do. It's clever because they thought of it. It's creative. Ooh, the laughter. It makes me want to actually laugh. That drum. She's got such an incredible voice. Thought I was going to go into laughter again. I was ready for it. I like that though. Yeah, there you go. Again, my neighbours are going to think something very strange is going on in here. They're going to be like, what the fuck? We've had screaming, we've had crazy maniacal laughing, we've had growling. Well, that's just how it is. That's just how it is in this household. Right, wow, I love that one too. Gosh, I don't know how to pick a favourite. I was like, oh, the one before that might be my favourite, but then I still loved Dead But Pretty, and I still love Worm, and I loved the vampire one. I loved Are You Scared? I Am Not. I loved it. Do you know what? There's not been one that I haven't liked, so it's kind of hard to say what's my favourite when I've liked them all. All right, anyway, next one's called Let It Go. Let It Go. No, let's not. This is the last song as well. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Oh. Kind of 90s actually. sorry, I wanted to just let it go, let it go on. But I love the way it was like down, down, down. I don't know what the notes were now, but they were like so grungy and made me just feel that like grit, just like that, like this meltiness, moodiness. Oh God, I love that sound. It reminded me of Portishead a little bit, maybe Sevdaliza. I don't know why, but it just gave me that kind of feeling that they do, that kind of stoned vibe, I guess. Hey. Oh my God, I wanted that to go on forever. I just wanted it to just get in there, like, and just do it forever. Wow, okay, what an insane album. What the actual hell. That was beautiful. I loved it. Every song, perfect. Honestly, every song I loved. Not even one that I didn't like. That's crazy. That was truly iconic. I loved it. And it's interesting because I imagine this album might sound quite different to their older stuff. For one, when I looked through albums before, they all had Russian names to the songs. This one had a few English names and certainly American collabs and so on. American English, I don't know all of them, but you know, English speaking collabs. So I wonder if this is their attempt to go a bit more mainstream in some regard, in the kind of metal, rock, hardcore sort of scene. Yeah, so I'd be interested to hear something that was maybe a little bit more undiscovered, not undiscovered, but a little bit more to their origin, like what they would do in the very first place. Maybe I'll go back to my first album or something and listen to that, because I like doing stuff like that. But it's up to you guys really what album I do. I have seen some suggestions on the last video I did for IC3PEAK, but I'm interested. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. A lot of you might not know this, but my boyfriend is metal all the way. He loves metal music more than any type of music, I would say. And I grew up very much in the scene as well of rock and so on like that. And a lot of people might think I'm now, you know, listening to my Lana Del Rey, Florence and the Machine, Lady Gaga. But no, trust me, I grew up going to rock clubs and so on. And whereas I never fully got into like heavy kind of like hardcore and whatever, but I wouldn't say this is that either though. This is pretty soft compared to some of the stuff that my boyfriend listens to, of course. And this is unique too. It's very gothic, kind of slightly emo in places, but very ethereal, and a lot of punk in there. I love the punk aspects. My mum was a huge punk back in the day and still is, in my opinion. So yeah, this is definitely a vibe that I'm interested in. I'm very into unleashing that part of myself that just gets to be wild and free and have fucking fun. And it does feel like a root to me. I grew up on rock. I grew, you know, growing from my teenage years, even child years. I was a massive fan of Green Day. I loved all like rock bands like Slipknot and Korn, Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. I do love Limp Bizkit still to this day, I'm not gonna lie. But Linkin Park, all those sorts of things. And as I got a teenager, Bring Me the Horizon, of course, Enter Shikari. Yeah, kind of an endless list really. But yeah, so yeah, it's nice to be able to sit and listen to this. And I think I said the same thing when I reacted to Poppy, different artists again, but it is nice. But yeah, anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed my reaction, and like and subscribe and all the other things and links in description and whatever stuff like that. My hair's like actually crazy now, so I've cut it like a fringy, not really a fringe, it's kind of like layers, but now I just don't know what to do with it because it either looks like a young boy or a Karen or an anime character or just a scarecrow. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Anyway, bye.